I know what you're thinking. Why is this guy taking a video in these silly glasses laying down on the couch? So before we get into what I want to talk about, which is interesting, real quick, the yellow glasses, they're blue blockers. I've got computers I look at all day. That light is going to damage the eye and it's going to mess with your circadian rhythm, with my circadian rhythm. If I want to be optimal in my health, then you want to go with the flow of the planet, the sun coming up, the sun coming down, and all of the blue light we get during the day can really throw that off, especially the blue light we get at night. So I've got ones that are more orange to wear in the evenings. Laying down on the couch, because it's way better for your body than sitting. Sitting is the new smoking, they say. It's terrible for us. It's so bad, especially how often we do it. And laying down on your back and kind of like working like this on your stomach, like also bad if you're laying down on your back, because then same thing, neck is going down. That's part of it. So I do this to strengthen my back and my neck and to reverse what the rest of us do at our desks all day. So that's why I'm laying down on my couch. And I've been at my treadmill standing desk all day so far this morning. So taking a little bit of a break. Okay, what are we talking about in this video? The power of letting go of fears, of concepts, and fears and concepts that your body might be rejecting. What do I mean by that? A lot of us have a fear of uncertainty, and a lot of us procrastinate and don't want to do the work. And everyone's got that, to different degrees, and I'm no different. And just these two examples have come up for me recently in the past several weeks, and my coach was kind of using the word uncertainty in our talks, and I could tell that something in me was like resisting uncertainty. And it's interesting because it's a human need, right, if you listen to Tony Robbins, but it can also be scary sometimes. And a lot of us like to, especially entrepreneurs, right, especially us achievers, entrepreneur types, we like to control things, our environment, our success, our income, people, right, team members, whatever it is. And so we really like control, and that is the opposite of uncertainty. So I was laying around, and this has happened before, but I was kind of sitting around, and if I think of the word uncertainty, if I just think of that concept, that idea, my mind kind of goes cloudy and vague, and I can feel it. And my body will even tighten up a little bit as well. And so with the building the mind-body connection, which is what the Mindworx process is all about, and for doing specific things like this, we can start to let some of this go. How do we let it go? Okay, if I'm sitting there thinking about the word uncertainty and I feel my body tighten up like this and start to shake, I don't know if you can see that in the video, but my head, my neck might start to shake. It's not shaking like that for no reason, right? It's been activated. It's been kind of triggered by the thought of the uncertainty. And so the brain cloudiness, the psyche fog, the brain fog, and that shaking happen at the same time. So they're related. So what do? You hold it and you squeeze where that shaking's happening, and you let it shake and you let it go until it's done. And this is how we let go of things. It's the energy that our body is storing that is causing the reactions. It's causing the brain fog because something's just kind of frazzled and staticky, right? And it's causing the shaking because something's just not flowing where it should. That being said, we can change and rewire how we think and how we feel by letting it flow. And if it's stuck, you tighten that area where it's stuck, and then it will start to flow more naturally. And then this won't be a problem anymore. Today, I did this, the past couple days, and today I actually knocked out some work that I'd been putting off for weeks because I just sat and did it because I was not afraid of whatever uncertainty was attached to it, which honestly is basically none. So I made it up in the first place. So those two ideas, though, the uncertainty, right, is part of it, and then the getting things done, right, because we procrastinate. And so I did both of those, and today I actually got some stuff done, which was great. And it was the same thing. That same thing with like that idea of do the thing or just do it. If I had that idea in my mind, same thing would happen. brain fog, cloudiness, vagueness, kind of empty, staticky feeling in my mind. I don't feel like I'm connected to the thing I have to do. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to execute and do it. It was like all like, no, it's just super cloudy and staticky. And same thing, the neck kind of tightened up. So I just did that same process, let it tighten, kind of focus on that cloudiness, feel it, lean into it, let it have its time, and you shake that energy out, right? If it's the neck, we shake it out. We lean into it, we start to move the energy, let it move again. And by doing so, we start to strip the power away from these ineffective behaviors and thought patterns of fear of uncertainty or procrastination. Another little side note, just because we're talking about moving energy, which is what it all comes down to, laying down on the couch again, on the stomach. When we sit and we slouch and we shorten our front because we're slouching in a chair, we're blocking energy. We're not letting it move and flow the way it would be better if it flowed. We're not letting it move naturally and uninhibited without friction. And so laying on your front like this, you're starting to pull back your nervous system and just your body structure and your fascia into a more natural position for your body, and less tight, less contracted, less crumpled, right? Energy can start to flow again. And so as I lay here on the couch, sometimes, my back or my neck or my leg will kind of start to twitch and my body will start to shake because I'm letting out that energy. I'm unsticking the energy that has been stuck, right? Think of energy like water, something physical that flows through your body. It will get clogged in certain places. And that clog happens where there's a kink, right? Where there's a kink in the flow, just like a hose. It's going to stop. It's going to bulge up, and that's going to cause issues in other places. So as you open up your body to a more natural posture and you uncrumple your body that you've done by sitting and slouching for decades, because I have too, you get to flow again. The energy starts to flow more naturally, and you have less pain and less inhibitions, and you're more fulfilled and happy and comfortable, really. So it's a multifaceted thing, right? When we're talking with energy, it's the basis of our psyches. It's the basis of a lot of pain that we have and tightness in our body. And when people think of energy, it can be, oh, that person has a lot of energy. Kids have a lot of energy. They think someone running around like a chicken with their head cut off, right? Energy is also, it can be held like a muscle knot. That's energy too. It's just a ton of energy, just like right there in one place. So we have to learn what energy is, how it manifests in the body, not how it manifests, but what it causes, what unhealthy, what stuck energy, what bunched up energy can cause, and what it can manifest in the body. Right? Energy is just energy, just it's flowing, it's going, and it's what it does. But when it gets stuck, when we block it, when we hold it down, because we do, when we suppress emotions, we're suppressing energy. We're holding it down. So we can move it. We can control energy with our minds, with our bodies. The more we unsuppress it, the more we express it, the more we let it flow with our minds and our bodies, the better we feel. That's kind of it for this video. Just quick little notes out there. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.